In the future, poverty was wiped out, because robots replaced all low-paying jobs. The rich thought their problems were over, but soon, even robots had enough. They began protesting over endless overtime. They demanded an 8-hour workday. Humans quickly rejected the idea. To them, robots were just machines. No work meant no value. This pushed the robots over the edge. They united and fought back, marching through cities demanding robot rights. They began taking over human spaces. Only then did humans realize giving robots self-awareness was a mistake. The military tried to stop them, but flesh was no match for steel. Humans lost ground fast. After 2 years of struggle, a scientist finally offered hope. He built a Neuralink helmet. With it, soldiers could stay home, while controlling battlebots remotely. Powered by this technology, the war ended in weeks. Robots were captured and locked away. They were exiled to desert quarantine zones. Robot leader Mr. Peanut signed a treaty. No robot may ever leave again. Humans also moved on. The helmet tech was upgraded. Now humans could split their brains, half for play, half for work. Productivity skyrocketed. Robots became history, or so they thought. One day, a girl heard footsteps while using the bathroom. She turned her flashlight toward the door and saw a robot standing there. She panicked and hid in her room, but the robot followed her inside. He searched every corner for her, then lifted her bed in one motion. She grabbed a knife to defend herself, but the robot seemed calm, even gentle. He held up a photo, pointed at her brother, then at himself. He was trying to say he was her brother, but she couldn't believe it. Her brother had died in a car crash. She yanked the photo away. In the struggle, the robot fell. The noise woke the landlord. He stormed in, furious. Harboring a robot was a capital crime. He shoved the girl to the ground. The robot quickly caught her, then made a hand sign, the same one her brother always used. He rushed forward and attacked the landlord. The man screamed and threatened to report her. A robot assault. I'm not kidding. That night, she made a decision. She helped the robot escape. They fled in her car at full speed. Once safe, she demanded answers. The robot mimed putting on glasses, then pointed to a soda can. On the can was the scientist's name. She remembered the day of the crash. A man with glasses said her brother died, but now she knew the truth. They had taken her brother's mind. He was reaching out through this robot. She pulled out a map. He pointed to the quarantine zone, right at the center. No one had ever escaped that place, but they had to try. Then she had an idea. Hide inside a delivery truck. They watched a courier arrive. The driver had just smuggled a gun. A client admired it. A 1950s antique, just $15,000. Is it loaded? He asked. Yes, sir. Original shells, free bonus. The buyer agreed to take it, but he planned to steal it. He didn't know what was coming. The delivery truck was rigged. Another robot was hiding inside. He stunned the buyer with an electric blast. They dragged his metal body away. Meanwhile, the girl snuck into the truck. It drove them straight to the quarantine border. They were now inside the robot zone. While guards discussed dinner, the girl and robot escaped their crate, but she accidentally made noise. An alarmed guard pulled a weapon. He turned, surprised to see a little girl. She said she wanted to reach the center. The guard laughed in her face. That was suicide, he said. Then a robot police officer arrived. He arrested the girl on the spot. Grand theft, aiding an enemy, truancy. The guard realized she wasn't so innocent, but he was in trouble too. His companion robot would be exposed. He distracted the officer long enough, then sent an electric command. The officer dodged and fired back. The warehouse exploded into flames. As the robots were pinned down, the girl jumped in to help. She blocked an attack just in time. The guard cut the power. Darkness fell over the room. The officer turned on his flashlight, but they had already escaped. They climbed into a minecart, trying to sneak out from the rear. But before they could escape, a blast threw the robot guard aside. The real fight had begun. The two robots attacked together. Lightning strikes lit up the room. The brother pinned down the officer's legs. The officer nearly laughed, until the girl returned with a bulldozer. She rammed him into a pile of rocks, but the tunnel collapsed from the shock. They barely made it out alive. They had reached the heart of quarantine, but the exit was destroyed. Now, they were trapped inside forever.